Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is API outlines and resources. Okay, we have made one previous video on it. I will link it in the description. If you haven't watched that video, please watch that video because this is the advanced version of that video. So API stands for Application Program Interface. We have discussed this in our previous video and the basic functioning. So what we concluded is that a GTM API can save your organization like hundreds of hours of manual labor as you learn to write scripts that automate many of the manual tasks. So you can write certain things that automatically does the thing which takes hours of your team to do the same work manually. Okay, so if you are someone who really struggles with dozens of container that require constants to constant unkeeps, you can say, so the API will soon become your best friend. So this is a very famous saying that API will become your best friend. So what API does is API lets you manage your GTM account, and with it you can create scripts that handle your account or your container management operationals like programmatically. Okay, so this document provides the high level of overview in GTM managing app. You can have a look at it, and these are the options, these are the things which you can manipulate or use with the help of API. So Google Tag Manager API provides access to Google Tag Manager configuration data for an authorized user. So you must be an authorized user, and these are the things that you can change up like accounts, container, workspace, tags, trigger, folders, built-in, basically everything you will use in GTM. Okay, so this was what we cleared in covered in last video, and this time we will go up to the reference here, and let's go to accounts. Okay, so this is something which represents our Google Tag Manager account. Okay, here are the properties, and these are the methods which we can use, like get to get a GTM account, list to list all the GTM accounts that a user has, update a GTM account. So let's see some of this feature, like let's see list. So this is a very good thing that Google provides us, like you can use it, use the command here and check it out. Like for example, this is the request to get all the accounts which I have. So for this I not need to add any parameter, I just need to click on execute here, and then it will ask me to sign in with my Google account. So allow this and see what I get. Okay, so I have one account. No, actually, I have two accounts. Uh, One is named this and one is named this. Okay, so what we can do from here is let's. Okay, so this is basically a JSON file which we receive here. Suppose I have multiple accounts on my ID on my GA account. So we would have seen multiple accounts here, and this is a JSON file that will have data of all those accounts you have access to. Okay, so let's what do is let's copy the account ID, and let's go to say container. We have multiple options here like built-in variables, clients, containers, folder, tags, templates, etc. You can check them out. So let's go to container. Okay, let's go for the list, and okay, so let's zoom out a bit. So I think what uh, What we can do here is we need to access like this. So let's click on count counts slash print does not match the pattern, and let's paste it here. Now let's access our container. Okay, so we have access to our container, and see we have our website name here. Okay, and the path to it, and the account ID and the container ID. uh, let's copy our container ID and let's go to say workspace. Okay, and workspace list, and you can see it out here like in we have to add a lot of this. So let's put container ID. Okay. Hmm, is it saved or not? I'm not sure, but yeah, by let's check it once. No, it is not saved. Okay, so in this way what we can do is like we can work on various APIs. Like from my Google account I can get access to all the accounts I am currently using, have access to, and then I can access to the container, then I can access to the workspace, then tags, and then various other things. So working with API requires a kind of functional programming, as you can see here. Okay, and where the result is of one method and is the resource to the next method. Like I get result from the account, then I get access to the container, and when I get access to the container I got my account number and container number, then I can use that into my workspace. Okay, and then I get to have further knowledge of our workspace. Okay, so this is where the result of one method is a source to the next method. Okay, and this is how basically the GTM APIs work. So what happens is sometimes to do a simple task, for example I need to copy a tag from one workspace to other, it will take a lots of API calls. Okay, lots and lots of API calls to do a really simple thing. Okay, so it can be done easily with easily manually, but sometimes what happens is when there is a very complex problem and you have to do tons and tons of say manual operations, in that case few APIs can do your task very easily. So it is something which depends on what kind of task you are doing and what are your goals. Okay, so this was just an overview of API, and thank you for having your time.